Morning, Cowboy Jim up here in Fort McMurray, and oh, is she getting nice and warm outside? But minus 3, 4, 5, something like that. That's just wonderful. Anyways, uh, finished my 7 days and getting ready at 6:12 to roughly climb on a bus and do the first of 7 night shifts, and kind of looking forward to that. And the other day, I believe I mentioned that I've been running hoe mostly, and thank the creator for that one. Oh dear Lord, I much prefer a hoe excavator to a whole truck or a wiggle wagon. Oh dear Lord, they're just interesting. So I wanted to do 2 or 3 short videos, and then I have to finish rushing around to get ready to go to work, and but I needed to um, tell you about a couple of people I met this week, and I've mentioned before that when I go to work, you know, I know the distance between myself and what could be called perfection. It's unfathomable. I just stumbled on that word. Um, I know who and I know what I am, and I have never forgotten a failure that I perpetrated, whether intentionally or not. And so I do my videos humbly because I know who I am. I know what the Creator has saved me from. And I know that I have a natural bent uh, to do wrong. And I have an innate thing inside that my mother taught me. And that is to try your best, to do your best, not just so that people will think well of you, but in honor of God. She always used to say, Jim, remember your station, your place in life. And trust me, our family were hardworking Irish, and our station was not very high up the ladder. It wasn't at the bottom, but it was not far up the ladder. And I know that my mom taught me everything she did to give me the best chance at being the happiest that I could be. And she taught me how to make do, not with second best, but make do with the situation you're in. So, anyways, I say that to say this: God has given me a platform. You, as people watching, you have enabled me really to have this platform. Because if you were not to watch, there'd be not much point in me doing this. But I appreciate the fact that you do watch. I uh, I was standing outside in the smoke pit at work. I smoke. Okay, children, get over it. It seems as though I've never been able to quit. Few occasions, but I was sitting there and on the sandbox, and there was a quite attractive lady standing about 4 feet away from me. I introduced myself to her. I got her attention. It took a bit. I mean, she looked at me, and I asked her. I said, do you watch YouTube at all?" She's no. She says, "But my husband does." I said, "Well, that's good." I said, uh, you may consider looking up Cowboy Jim on YouTube. I said I have 550 videos on there, and she asked what the subject matter was. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, you can't win them all. I mean, people, they either love me or they hate me because, and oh, there's a country song that says, I'm not for everyone. Well, evidently, I'm not either. Would like to be, but I'm not. I said it's about the creator, and I said it's because of my son's miracle, and I explained a little bit about when my 18-year-old boy was knocked off a catwalk at work by a guy joking around. That's why I'm into safety, and I try not to joke around. Last time I did, cost me a friend and a job on an excavator, and so not gonna joke around much. A little humor, perhaps, time to time, but oh boy, I'm working at trying not to offend anyone. Lady, she had a wonderful accent, uh, she said she looked up Cowboy Jim right away, and she said, "That's it." I said, "That's it." Um, and she said, I said it's really difficult to get um, knowing um, because my niche place here, station in life, very small, very limited. Not everybody wants to hear about a creator when they fight on a daily basis their own issues, their own things. And I guess perhaps people have put forth the idea that they're Christians. And my my boys, when they were 14 and 16, we'd gone to church for, well, since they were born, almost. And they said, "Dad, why are there so many hypocrites in church?" I said, "Well, it's their choice." I said, can you think of a better place for them to be than in church? Perhaps they might hear something that would convict them, and perhaps they would change. Perhaps their lives would be the same on Sunday, walking out of church, as it is on every single other day of the week. And anyways, so small market, that's it. That's the way it is. Anyways, that wonderful lady, she said, I'm from Australia. She said, I am going to forward and recommend the hundreds of people that she knew in Australia. And I thought, oh dear God, that would be so nice. So very nice. And I've tried to get in touch with my cousins over in Ireland, but all my aunts who knew them quite well. I've only been to Ireland once and to visit my cousins, and I did. But can't remember their names, their numbers, stuff like that. But I'll tell you, if you have contacts around the world, it would be a blessing for me were you to mention that people might be able to watch my stuff about life in Alberta. So I look forward to seeing how that works out with that good looking lady from Australia and wonderful accent. And I'm trying to make my videos a little shorter. And God bless you. And I thank you. I thank you for watching. I thank you from my heart. I go to work and people, up in the mine to the north. I was there about 8.5 months. I mean, I couldn't walk from the lay down to the bus without many people saying hello, Jim, or hello, Cowboy Jim, or a good group of people up there. Okay, God bless you. Have a good day. God bless you.